Hello and welcome. Doing great today.
Strong start.
Group chat name has been changed to Welkin. Welcome to Talking Simulator. I'm Cameron, and joining me this week is Ben.
Hi.
Hey,
Hi.
Corey is away today, so yeah, today we have a Ben,
Yeah.
and we'll be playing Marathon because server wipe, new season.
Spoopy.
Yeah, spoopy. Yeah, apparently there's like a brown trousers mode now.
I'm
So
excited to find out.
yeah, me too. I've heard they've done some really interesting things. There's zombie shells in Nighttime Dire Marsh that use proximity voice chat.
I mean,
Sounds
I hate it, but I love it.
it makes me so happy. There's a new runner shell whose ultimate is a trophy system that shoots down grenades. So yeah, this seems really interesting to me, and yeah, I continue to like Marathon. Just to address probably what would otherwise take up a lot of time in chat. I loved Destiny 2 for about 6, 7 years. Then I stopped playing it, and it's now entering end of service. That's sad.
Yep.
I have a lot of sympathy for the dev teams who worked on it, who didn't get to deliver
Yeah.
what was apparently a very nearly finished
Yeah.
expansion.
Yeah. The shift from expansion to suddenly this kind of terminal moments of triumph, if
Yeah.
you will, is a real bummer to see. Also, I've obviously had well, I mean, but yeah, I've also had a lot of Destiny under my belt, and I'm very fond of the game, despite the many things that I mean that's sort of the hallmark of a longtime Destiny player is you have sort of a laundry list of complaints about the game that
Yes,
you adore
yeah.
and also kind of hate a little bit.
Yep.
But it's just that like the ebb and flow of development and trying different things and God knows what else going on behind the scenes that we aren't privy to. But
Yeah. And whatever else happened with that game, I got several thousand hours of playtime out of it and several years of time.
that's pretty
So,
good for
That's
spending. I mean, a couple $100, I guess you would say, when you break it down, depending
Yeah.
on whether or not you got things on sale.
I did not. I got the big boxes.
Yeah.
Which I need to send those to you, Foxmar. I promised those to you like 18 months ago. But yeah, I got all the collector's editions for Destiny. I got my Garden of Salvation coat.
That jacket is.
It was
hot.
nice. Yeah, it's nice.
Such a good jacket. Yeah.
Yeah, I have a lot of fond memories of that game, and that time came to an end. And hating on Marathon is not going to change that.
No.
So Marathon is really, unfortunately, very good.
And very different while still very much feeling familiar.
Yeah, I think it's probably fair to say Marathon is not going to be everyone's cup of tea, but if it's your cup of tea, baby, does it ever hit?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't hate the things you love back to life,
No.
right? It's like, killing me won't bring her back.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's true though.
And then, yeah, we've all got to go continue living life in capitalism's fridge. Yeah, so Marathon, I think this is the second or third time I'll have played it on Talking Sim.
Okay.
Talking Sim, excuse me. And I have a really hard time maintaining a clear thought when I'm playing it because it just completely occupies that bit of your mammalian brain that is still a shrew trying to hide in the roots of trees from birds, lizards, and other larger animals.
Yeah, yeah. It really. So I've only played a little bit, barely past the tutorial and like a handful of runs in Perimeter,
Hmm.
I think, is that early area, and that is the part of it that that is kind of exhilarating to me. Is it, it is an element kind of like dropping in PUBG, where like there is
Yes.
just a baked in tension of at any moment something could jump on me, but with the sort of exemplary sound design that Bungie's artists are known for. And that really kind of heightens the tension for me. Like
Hmm.
I want to say you've described it before as a sort of PvP roguelike. And
Yes.
I do feel like that's a really great way to describe it, both for sort of your own kind of mental approach
Hmm.
to handling a difficult genre like an extraction shooter, where you
Yes.
have to cope with the idea of like, you're just going to lose all the shit that you're carrying.
Yep.
And
Yeah.
that's just how it goes.
Yeah. And then you kind of get back into it. And to be clear, like, the genre is extraction shooter, just for anyone who's, in chat or watching this later. It is not a roguelite. That is the glove I use to mediate my own experience through it, as you say.
Yeah.
Because otherwise I would shit blood in rage. Right. And I need to be like, no, this is rogue.
Yeah.
You're gonna die, your stuff is gonna go away, and that's the structure of the game. And then you pick it back up and you try a new build,
Yeah. You try
and then you
something
play it
different.
again,
Yeah.
because otherwise I would chew off my own tongue in fury.
Yeah, it's this is in no way the same kind of game, but I haven't, excuse me, I haven't been at it in months, but there's a game, I think it's still early access, called Sulfur,
Okay.
which is sort of cutesy art style goblins, hyper bloody, but but it has that roguelike cadence. I mean, it is a roguelike, but like there are sort of points where you can safely ditch out back to town. But but I find that parallel in Marathon with Exfils. That same idea of like you're kind of pressing your luck as you go through this. Like the longer you're in a map,
Yes.
the more likely you are to encounter someone. And with Sulfur, it was the same thing of like the longer you press on, the more likely you are to find yourself in a situation where you will just be murked and everything you had is gone and gone for good.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah.
And you have storage at home, but yeah, the tension is in getting from the start of a run to your exfil point, or just your involuntary exfil.
Yes. Yeah. And like, I was thinking a lot about this and just how the arc of a marathon run is really interesting, because it starts off fairly relaxed, because you can be pretty sure for the first 30 seconds of a match that you're not going to encounter another player. And after that, it ramps up very quickly as you start getting into, like, the map locations or points of interest. You start encountering bots that you will have to fight and make noise.
Yep.
And that will attract or maybe repel other players. And the players it will attract will probably be stone cold murderers. But once you get through like the first 15 minutes or so, and the player count on the map has dropped significantly, and here I'm talking about single player maps rather than
Right.
team playing, which has a very different dynamic, because you kind of like, if you're playing at high level, you and your team rotate through the map through points of interest. You hunt down the other teams, at which point, you can count them off. You can count the exfils, you can count
Right.
the clusters of bags you see on the ground, and you can count the teams you've killed and be like, we're alone here, except for rogues. And now we can kind of play the game safely. Whereas in single player, I'm not sure anyone has confidently reverse engineered the number of players who spawn on the map yet. That may have changed but last time I checked, people were like, feels kind of like 8 on Dire Marsh.
Yeah.
But there's no way to really be certain of that.
I-
And I like the idea that maybe it's 7, maybe it's 9, and it's variable in the game.
my-
I think that would be funny.
Yeah, I think like teams, you sort of. This is just me, shooting blind out here, but the sense that I get is like team infills on a map are where you would hit your limit, your theoretical maximum, as you might think of it for how many players go into a map. Like that's where I could see that just bumping into that period, but solos, especially because this is a game that has dedicated servers and not the hybrid situation that Destiny 2 had.
Right.
It makes sense to my mind that if they were, from a developer's angle, I would want the maximum number of solo runners to be a variable, to be within a certain range but uncertain inside that range.
Yeah,
so
I
that you
think-
can never quite pin down if everyone's gone or not.
Because like in teams where you have rooks backfilling and you don't know how many rooks are on the map, and if you are coordinated, rooks are not terribly dangerous, but if the rooks cluster up and form a rook ball and start rolling through the map and suddenly you're fighting 7 of them, then they're quite deadly.
Yeah, Rook King is not a thing.
Yeah,
wanna
no,
run
you
into.
do not want to encounter the Rook King. So, like, I think on single players, the idea that there's a bit of uncertainty helps keep the tension high.
Yes.
And once you have passed about 15 or 20 minutes, you might be alone on a map in single player, honestly. Like, enough people will have eliminated each other, enough people will have dropped in, done their contract, and been like, I'm not sticking around. I'm getting out of here.
Yeah. Especially if the contracts require them to exfil to complete.
Yes. Oh, yeah, murder of rooks, I suppose, is also appropriate. A rook union. I like
mean,
Rook King.
Yeah, I mean, it's actually a parliament of rooks.
Is it?
Is the
I thought
is-
that was the
yeah.
collective now?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah, it's a
Okay.
parliament of rooks. Yeah.
But where else? What else did I want to talk about? What other recent thoughts have I had about this game? The aesthetic is really interesting to me. There are 2 new skins for Assassin and I want to say Triage that are
Skins, just like
Yeah,
the
cosmetics.
cosmetics. Okay.
that are really religious feeling to me, which I think is interesting.
Huh. I haven't seen those.
We'll go in and see if they're in the store yet, but they have a lot of gold, like
Okay.
gold suns and golden eyes on them, which is very different from how Arachne presents. And I would love to like read the lore tabs on that and get like a little bit of a sense of what is going on in this universe. But just the other thing that like you always have to keep in mind, well, not always have to keep in mind because, this is not gameplay related, but the idea that this is the ruins of interstellar hypercapitalism and the only human beings you encounter have been leveraged by by the powers that be to kill each other,
Right.
right? Like this system is keeping us at each other's throat. And
Yeah,
you
that's-
can't trust anyone.
I was going to say, like, that's part of like when you get through those first initial contracts, like part of the first thing is essentially like, hey, you're a runner, congrats. Also, you owe the company an
Yes.
indeterminate sum of money for your shell. Like it definitely is the thing where it feels like, oh, you're in debt. Also, every shell you lose, you're in more debt that you
Yes.
have to dig your way out of, which
Yeah.
is just a fancy way of saying we do not have agency in any real way.
Yes. Yeah. And it's still kind of unclear who we are.
Yeah. Where are these brains from?
Yes. Yeah. There's been some implication I've seen that I have not personally encountered that we are hibernating colonists on board the Marathon. But like I haven't encountered that text myself. But let's get into the game, and I can show you some of the stuff that I really like, and then we can talk about how it's very good. Um, like I think this is above all else a very clever and interestingly framed game.
Yeah,
As soon as it launches,
yeah, it'll get there.
yeah,
Yeah, I cannot deny it is one of the more stylish things I have seen Bungie do, and that's saying something.
like even the trailer from 2 years ago now, the one that used the Justice track, heavy metal, um, where it's just the one figure like running, like at full sprint. Um, uh, the that piece of music, Justice's heavy metal, is a fugue, right? So it's like this thing of repetition and iteration being established very early on that I loved. And I haven't played a lot recently because this makes my computer sound like a Harrier jump jet taking off.
Well, that's not a good thing.
No, no. I have not upgraded in a significant amount of time. And last was it
Oh no.
was it last summer? I it I did the thing where it's like, man, crypto is not doing so hot right now.
Hello, Runner. CyberArchy has exciting
Hello,
news
Oni.
to share with you. We've reached the end of our fiscal season. It's time to balance your account.
Yes.
Uh-oh.
How's it looking, Oni? Am I paid a lot off.
Your credits and the contents of your vault have been liquidated, along with any aftermarket shell upgrades. You have been reset to CyberArchy standards.
Are we cooked, Oni?
The sum has been paid against your current outstanding balance for enrollment in our Runner support package. Calculating. Records show your debt has not yet been fully repaid.
Maybe this season.
Please
You're
remain
so
on
close.
Cal 34 for the next fiscal season and continue to accrue value. Your work for CyberArchy is deeply appreciated. Thank you for being a part of our family.
Oh, that's so
yeah.
perfect.
Yep.
A part of our family is just the. Oh, God, that's
Yep.
well done.
Accessing Perception Matrix. Erasing proprietary memory caches. You are free to run.
Also, I'm if you have not, if you are just like
Fuck. Pardon
no
me.
further action can be taken at this time.
Have
is
a
like
lucrative fiscal season.
Love it. Love it. Also, this aesthetic that borrows heavily from 1980s
Yeah.
and early 90s computing, I know they have a name for it internally. And it's not, it's like retro something. But it's so well executed.
Yeah,
I love
it's-
it. It feels exactly like how I remember like trying to cassette punk kind of when I was programming my Tandy Color Computer 3 without a disk drive, so I would have to code a game and then play it and then not turn off the computer.
So that you didn't have to code it all again from
Yep.
scratch. Yeah, that's. Yeah. It has that sort of like early personal computing era's idea of kind of cyberpunk future. Like it's certainly the kind of stuff that in my mind when I was a kid, like, and getting into stuff like the cyberpunk tabletop game or obviously Gibson and Neuromancer. You know, like these are the kinds of visuals in my head about what hackers are doing and that kind of stuff. And obviously, like the Matrix used this to, you know, use
Yeah.
at least this color palette heavily.
It's it nails it. It's so consistent in its execution that I love it. Okay, welcome to season 2, new for the season. Oh right, we have a pseudo social space.
What? That's
Well,
a
I
new
mean, not a
sort of,
social
kind
space,
of?
I guess, but like the Cradle is a new interface paradigm, I think, for upgrades. We have the new shell, area control and denial. We have Narsh,
Mhm.
and then new weapons and other things. Okay.
More collectibles. Sponsored survival.
This is the pseudo PvE mode.
Right.
Yeah, honestly, chat, like, is this my goatee for 2026? It's got some stiff competition, honestly. It really does. This has been a very good year for video games. But Marathon is, if it's not my game of the year, it's certainly the shooter of the year for me.
Ooh.
Okay. Well,
Now that's right. Upgrades, the way upgrades work in season 2 has shifted, right? Now it's kind of a unified.
I think
System?
so.
Yeah, they're little.
And each one of these cinematics for the factions,
Oh boy.
the Cyber Acme is really good. They each have such a well-defined character, right? Like Oni's kind of friendly, even though she's this extremely alien presence. You know, she presents as somebody who's like bright, friendly. The Cortana without the wisecracking,
Yeah.
right? What do we got here? Oh, look, we have a little bit of money.
Oh. Oh.
How about let's get additional vault space? That would be nice. New Caloric is so austere and like
I loved the like seeing this for the first time and kind of just
I've said it before on this stream, but the way that I forget the avatar's name now. The way that he looks at you, and he looms over you, but it's not that. You are in a petri dish looking up at him, right? Or you're on a microscope slide. Gaius, yes.
Yeah, I'm just I love the visual design of New Caloric stuff. Just the distillation of agriculture and food and kind of the fundamentals of life distilled to products.
Yes, and what if McDonald's was an Apple store and you were as alienated from your biology as we are from the functioning of our information infrastructure, right? Like, what if you never had to chew again because that's gross? Also, what if you never had to see your food ever again?
Yeah,
Right? Like the drinkable cheeseburger is so well constructed as this thing that you never see.
yeah,
Right? There's just a spout on it, and otherwise the packaging is opaque.
It's it's an incredible iteration on Soylent.
Yes.
Ultimately, yeah.
And Traxxas is... Arachne is supposed to be scary. I find Traxxas actually the most frightening.
Oh yeah,
Just because they are the military-industrial complex.
yeah.
And they are... Like, this presents as very... not austere, imperial.
Oh
Like-
my god. Yeah, see, I haven't done it. Like, I haven't even unlocked Traxxas, so like,
Yeah.
this is new to me. But the imagery alone is wild. Yeah,
Yeah, like, yeah, I think Vulcan is actually the lion, and the Avatar is just like a speaker, right? Like a Bluetooth speaker for.
yeah. I realize that this sort of clearly frames the games I've had an interest in the last. I mean, in the 20s, but yeah, when I see these two, like the human and then this just towering sort of lion entity, like I can't help but think of Elden Ring and
Yeah,
Horaloo.
Yeah,
that sort
right.
of that same sort of sense of this kind of looming presence of power.
yeah. I guess not imperial. What I mean to say is, deific, right? Like this is an entity that is presenting itself to you, not like, as the scientist that's looking down on you, or as like a companion that is
Yeah.
trying to talk to you. This is a god. It's the largest organization in human history. It has a job for you. Do you want it? Y/N,
Yeah.
right? Like,
Yeah,
are you
there's-
capable of fulfilling this or not?
The posture to me, like, moving away from like thinking of Elden Ring or whatever, like it makes me think of sort of how it's gonna date me once again, but the Gray does too. So Zool in Ghostbusters.
Yes,
But
right.
the way that Zool is sort of lounging on the throne, there is this sense of not just tremendous power, but of the sort of smallness of yourself in comparison.
Yeah.
Like you're not even a thing in a petri dish to a god.
Yes, yeah. Like this is, when I say a god, I don't even mean like a creator deity. This is not
No.
like the Christian god. This is like something ancient,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And it's so good. And then like the way Mida presents is also. Sorry, we're just gonna talk about this. We're not even gonna play the game.
This one I've seen, but also I adore Mida, and I really love how they did the visuals for this. The weird sort of like glitchy kind of like I just lost it, but it's like it gives the vibes of technology. Like the whole point of it is to obfuscate from camera
Yeah.
detection, etc.
Yeah, it's half the what were the morph suits called in A Scanner Darkly? It's been so long since I've read the book, but the thing that like shifts you through every face
Yeah.
to obscure your identity. And like aesthetically, I think it also probably borrows a bit from fucking Arcane,
Oh, okay.
which also did something very similar with how one of the characters sees people. But yeah, like the fact that Gantry looks up at you, whereas everyone else kind of looks down at you, is like a very deliberate choice as being like, hey, you're still not one of us. We are, we're the foundation that you're standing on. But the fact that like when you get into Mida more and more, you realize that they don't agree on what their name means, I thought was great, right? Like it's very postmodern. It's a postmodern terrorist organization that is now completely alienated from their own foundation,
Yeah.
their own like constitution.
Jeez. speaking of religious overtones,
Yeah, yeah.
like
Vulcan, the Traxxas emissary, presents as a god, as does like Charter, the Arachne emissary. But like Charter as this many-armed god of death is oddly much more human than
Yeah.
Vulcan is, right? Especially like Vulcan, the Traxxas contracts are like, you want basically like when Traxxas gives you a contract, they want you to wander around Tau Ceti 4 fucking with UESC and basically going like, where's our fucking money? We gave you trillions for this.
where is it?
We are getting our money back. Whereas Arachne is like, I want you to go like you're in Traxxas wants you to engage on like a superstructural level. Right.
But
On an
Arachne
economic
is,
level.
is deeply personal, isn't
Yeah,
it?
Arachne is very, very, very personal. They want blood. They want bodies. Which is oddly much more human to me. Right? The entity that wants you to kill and cause pain and death. That's a much more like parsable motivation. Right? And so Nona, who is the weave worm, everyone loves her, and I find her very frightening. Right?
yeah?
Like, I mean, all of these are very frightening. All of
course,
these
but-
are villainous. They're all interesting presentations of villainy.
So what is it about Nona that really gets under your skin?
The many Sekiguchi contracts imply to me that Sekiguchi does not fully understand how your shell works. They want you to go out there and like put it through its paces. And I'm like, why don't you know? Like you build these things from the ground up. Why don't you know how they behave and how they respond to certain things? Right? And like a lot of that is also them being like, hey, they were doing some kind of research over here. We need to get that data. So you're going to go and find the syringe in this lab. You're going to inject yourself, and then you're going to exfil. Right? And I get that, right? Like
Yeah.
your body is a vessel.
Right.
It's disposable.
Yeah. We grew it for you.
Yeah.
We're gonna grow you another one after this one expires. And have you seen Mickey 13?
I haven't.
Okay.
I
won't
really
say any
wanted
more
to.
about it other than I think it's great fun. Definitely should be on your menu, especially after playing some marathon.
The reaction I saw online to Mickey 13 reminded me a lot of the reaction to the Big Lebowski that came after Fargo, where the Coen brothers made like a really excellent crime drama,
Yeah.
and then they made this really uproariously funny comedy. And the Big Lebowski at the time, now it's a beloved film.
It's a cult classic at this point.
Yeah, or it's one of those movies that you hate because
People won't stop quoting it at you.
Yeah. But at the time, people were like, "What the fuck is this shit?"
Sure. Yeah.
Right? Like, what?
Like, wait, they made what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so Mickey 13 coming after Parasite, I think may have
Thrown
eaten
people?
a similar kind of like.
The thing, it's still him. Is the thing is like it's a different movie, but it doesn't mean he's shying away from any of the themes
Yeah.
that he works with. Like,
Honestly, yeah. I think you're probably like,
It's just people were probably unprepared for. Yeah. No. It genuinely. I think you will enjoy it. I
Okay.
really enjoyed watching it, I did not know what I was in for. I just knew who had made it and was like, all right, let's go. And I did not expect it to, but
Okay.
I enjoyed it.
So let's pick a contract. What do we got?
Ooh, new priority contract.
Talcetti's agricultural facilities sit empty. Our proprietary technology gathers rust on the planet's surface.
Yeah, a slide in a petri
corroded
dish
and forgotten.
or under a magnifying glass. But
Yeah. Like this is somebody who is, I don't know what it is about the way this is filmed, but this is not somebody looking at you upright. This is somebody looking straight down.
Yeah.
And I don't know how I'm getting that. I think it must just be the way the head is moving, right? Where that movement is much more like a lull than it is any kind of nod.
Yeah, there's a touch of it because of this, a little bit of the side to side motion
Oh.
and kind of the, but
Chat, you're right. It's the
the
lighting.
light, yeah,
It's the lighting.
yeah.
100% the lighting.
What became of those brave souls who called this place their home? I have a hypothesis about their disappearance, but it requires verification. We must access the colony's agricultural records, collect data on edible native plants, and please, be liberal with what you consider edible. I suspect the colonists do not have the luxury of choice.
Scan a fungus overflow, locate and download an agricultural report from a terminal in either north
Okay.
or south relay. Yeah, sure. Hey, welcome Raiders. Boop-be doo. Ooh,
Okay.
new customization options. I did not do all the. I did not grind everything out, unfortunately.
Is that an I
I-
mean I really I do have to say I really appreciate that most of your rewards in this, you know, outside of obviously climbing the skill tree stuff in a season, is just cosmetic. Like that I can appreciate, but part of it is because I can like short circuit my brain going, I need to have all of these things
Yeah,
when they are strictly cosmetic like this, because I do get in a space of I look at all of the sort of charms and stuff and just go, it's not really, it's not something that like moves me in that way.
yeah.
Which
well, especially because one of the things I really dislike is that the stickers are limited.
you only get X number of them, and you
Yeah,
have to take them off of one gun to put them on the others. Yeah, I mean, it's this is a whole system that like I'm happy to just kind of recognize that my brain is not engaged in this, but part of that is also because like the sum of Marathon is not necessarily a space where I am entirely comfortable. Like, I'm in a different spot now than I was like when everybody was kind of playing PUBG nonstop.
right.
And so the hurdle to sort of get over, mentally, like to put up with the like, I'm just going to get ganked constantly, is challenging for me right now.
Right.
But
Yeah, no, that's
it's
entirely
also-
reasonable.
Yeah, but that's also like, in fairness, I don't get ganked when I play Pocopia.
Yes. Yeah.
And sometimes that's just the kind of game time that I have brain space for.
Do you want to get into a match, or do you want to see the other cinematics?
I don't mind if you want to check out the sort of new priority contract cinematics, but I'm happy to see a fresh match.
Yeah,
I would very much like to see
kinda
how
wanna
you
play.
run.
Caveat: if you have never watched this stream before, if you have never watched me play Marathon before, I am bad at this game. I think my movement is probably passable. My strategy is probably adequate, and my marksmanship is poor. So if you are like tuning in to see like 6 strats, I have some extremely bad news for you. Let's take a free kit. One of my season rewards. And Shell, I really want to try out
Oh yeah, the new.
Sentinel. I mean, this might be kind of caca in solos.
Well, I mean, it's only one way to find out.
Yeah.
Castle Doctrine. Okay.
Oh man.
Nicely done. That's actually
Okay.
pretty nice.
Yeah. Yeah. You hang in a fight really well.
Yeah.
Activate your Shell's motion tracker system.
So directional motion tracker.
Cool.
Okay.
Cool.
I bet that's fun in the Night Marsh.
Yeah. Stationary mine that releases a salvo of immobilizing submunitions when hostiles approach. Oh, so you
That-
can't get knifed. Well, I mean, you can, but
Yeah.
like, this
But
is
the
a bit of
fact that you
counterplay
can-
to getting rushed.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like in the teaser for this season, when they mentioned this, they specifically called out like shotgun rushers at some point. But I don't
Okay.
know if it was in relation to the snare mine or just that like there are now counters to that play.
Okay. Yeah, because
Oh,
the
so, yeah, the
Waster, which
Cradle,
was the
great.
baseline shotgun, ate a heavy nerf last season.
Oh, did it?
Yeah, because one
Was
Rook's,
it like a one tap?
it was a double-barreled shotgun, and it would double tap almost everything in the game, right? Or any players. I think there are probably gold shields that could survive it, but like two Waster shells, if you fed, it had very short range, but that's still longer than a knife.
Right.
And if you got the jump on someone, you were going to kill them. And so they nerfed it. They nerfed its damage so that like high shields could survive it. But this has always been a problem. Well, not always, but like this is the shotgun problem, right?
Yeah.
Like you want a weapon that rewards getting in close and having decent marksmanship, but you also don't want to have a gun that is kind of mindless to play or
Right.
rewards just kind of like windmilling at people.
Yeah.
And it's a delicate balancing act, and I don't know anyone has ever gotten it quite right.
It's, I mean, in all the years that you played Destiny 2 and all the years that I played Destiny 2, shotguns were constantly in flux in some way.
Yeah.
You know, it was either like they got over nerfed and then they weren't necessarily a constant for people, you know, but there was always, they were always retuning them in some fashion, especially before they started separating a little bit of tuning between PvP and PvE.
Yeah. Well, yeah, like the mixed PvE PvP sandbox in Marathon caused them so many problems.
Of course.
Right? Like, you know, the fusion rifle constantly, or the fusion rifles constantly like being balanced and rebalanced, and the shotguns being balanced and rebalanced. I loved my Aaron Till. I think I still have about 10 heavy fusion guns in my vault that had like slide shot and like they were oh man, the fusion gun in Marathon or in Destiny was so good when it was good. Like the feeling of getting someone with this, it was a short range weapon
Yeah.
that you needed to charge up, and then it fired 5 bolts. And if you hit another player with it, they were going to die unless they were that far out of range, in which case they had to like dust themselves off
Right.
and then kill you.
But the sliding, like the charge and slide into range where you just delete someone with a fusion rifle was
Yep.
so satisfying.
Like even getting someone out of their super with it. Like any of the roaming supers, if you got them with a fusion rifle, you were just like,
Yeah.
eat shit, eat my shit, right? Like it felt, and doing it for one piece of ammo.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. I got a single special brick. I get one shot. Let's make it count.
Yep.
Yeah. That's a fun clutch moment.
Also,
Okay.
a fully automatic 3-round burst handgun. Okay,
Interesting.
this is one of the new weapons.
All right.
So
And then you get a little bit of ammo.
few healing items. We get a backpack. Good. We get a green shield. Good. We get a smoke, and we get mods,
Stuff.
implants, and cores. Okay. Let's wait. Where's it dropping us?
I don't know. I sure hope you. I thought you
I thought I
had the
chose
option to
perimeter.
pick something
Yeah.
before, but
Well, chat.
yeah,
you
transfer
know,
to perimeter in progress.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. And I love. I've said this on stream before, but I love the kind of like half asleep hypnagogic quality to these transfer videos.
Mm-hmm.
Like that you are not sure if you're they're dreamlike, but not fully dreamlike, right?
Yeah, they're in a liminal space between is this a dream or is this a degraded memory?
Yes.
And yeah, actually, we're in a free week for Marathon right now, aren't we?
I think so. Yeah, I think this is a free week.
Yeah, I think until next week, you can just play because they want people to try it, and it's the start of a season. So, if you're interested in it, it's on the consoles and also on PC.
Yep.
Yeah,
And like might not be for you.
yeah.
That's totally fine.
Easy way to find out without having to shell. I mean, yes, Foxmore's right. It is on sale right now in plenty of places. But also, yeah, it's free to figure out if you even enjoy the basic conceit of it before you get into heavier sort of PvP spaces. Because I do like the quiet tension of playing this.
If it hits, it hits. Like this is if you enjoy engaging your prey drive, right? It there's nothing quite like it.
I mean,
I've played a bit of Tarkov. I played an awful lot of PUBG.
yeah.
Tarkov never quite got me. And PUBG was great, but I was also like, you know, that game came and had its time and went for
Yeah.
me.
I mean, I will confess at some point I have been meaning to, take a tumble in the community nights when James runs it, because that seems like fun. I mean, I also am not great at it. I expect to fully get, decimated fast. I've seen the caliber of people who play, but that's more appealing to me at this point than like dropping into the entirety of PUBG at this point after not having played it for years. Like that just seems harsher.
Where is the printer
In Overflow. Well, I guess.
I guess we're gonna have to find out. It has been months since I've done this contract.
Oh, is this a repeat?
It is.
Okay.
Forgive him, brought him noob.
Uh huh.
Yeah. Okay. Well. Now we have the task of deciding: do we
you
even
want to,
arse?
or-
UAC
Yeah.
detected nearby. Fatal outcomes highly probable.
Second floor in the northeastern building, northeastern and southwestern corners. You know, we can try it, but like we have
You
to.
have so far to go.
Yeah. Might just loot station, honestly. Oh, my upgrades have been remanded to the custody of Cyber Acme. And we are slow.
Oh yeah, it's like I'm playing now because I had no upgrades.
I close doors after me.
I
It's-
appreciate that you do. I know it's more noise, but I appreciate it.
You know, it is momentarily more noise where an open door gives away your position forever.
That's true. That's a really good point. I gotta say, even this amount of time in a menu makes me nervous as hell in this game.
It's fine. It's fine.
I know you just started, and I'm trying to remember the like, hey, for your first 30 seconds, you're probably not gonna run into anybody. But yeah, I just recognize like that's the level of tension that my brain sits at when I boot this up.
And yeah, that's a great point. That you can also hear the door if it's opened again. Right. It acts as kind of like a little bit of an alarm behind you.
Where are you on closing blast doors? Do you just not touch them? Do you use them like when basically shit is going down nearby?
Yes. Yeah. Blast doors if I feel that somebody is nearby and like
Huh.
I cannot think of a single item I want to have less.
Then a signal flare?
Yeah, in single player. Hey, look at you.
Oh.
I mean,
All right.
wait, what was that chip mod? Also, nobody's going to come in this building, right? A terrifying proximity alarm drone. So,
you
this is
ADS for a couple of seconds and then shoot something to cause it to basically be a noise distraction? Okay.
yeah.
Fascinating.
Ornithologist was a mod last season that made a bird call when you shot someone with it, and that was like a weird thing that people were like, why does this exist? Undocumented, it also had a handling bonus on the gun, right? So, like, Ornithologist was notably snappier.
Oh. That wouldn't be a nod to Hawkmoon, would it? I guess it is.
Holy shit, you're right.
Yeah. I guess that's a reference to Hawkmoon in Destiny. Because that did have, like, when you had the lucky bullets, like, didn't it do the kind of eagle scree?
Yeah,
Yeah.
the gun that went cacaw.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, those things are terrible.
I hate them. I hate them. Especially since their range is a bit blurry.
Yeah. Oh, you found somebody. This is the way. Ooh. Was that UESC shooting at you or another runner? Oh,
You
okay.
can see.
Twenty minutes remaining.
One subtle thing this game does is really encourage you to turn up the volume, and then the combat noise is so loud and the passive sound is so quiet.
Yeah, I really feel like the dynamic range that they use in the audio really lends to the tension in this game.
Interesting.
Like, because Destiny also had a lot of audio cues. If you had your volume up, like you could hear spin metal. Like there were things like that
Yeah,
where like
yeah,
resource
yeah.
spots, you could actually hear them positional. Especially in headphones, obviously that was much easier. But yeah, Same thing, like if you turn the volume up.
And also, all the runner shells have different sounding footsteps.
That's a really good touch.
Like, Assassin honestly had kind of loud footfalls. Vandal has extremely loud footfalls. Same with Destroyer. I found Recons were honestly very quiet. Shadow.
Oh.
You would think Assassin would have quieter footfalls, but I think it's a balancing thing. He's got his little tabby socks, but like honestly, doesn't have the softest footfalls.
I assume it's quiet. Well, I mean, I haven't, obviously, like, I can't test it, but, like, my thought process is, like, well, it's probably quiet when you're crouching,
It is.
but that's about it. Like, it does make sense to me that, like, an assassin running at you is a noise you should be able to detect before the knife is in your throat, as far as balance is concerned.
Yeah, and I honestly think it is very, like, very much a balance thing.
Oh,
that they were like, this guy's invisible. It sucks. People are annoyed by it, and like we can at least make him loud as fuck.
yeah.
Also, because his stealth activating is very loud too.
That's good to know.
Yeah, you can hear it if you know what to listen for.
Oh, boy.
Different.
Huh, I wonder if that was an objective somebody was chasing.
I don't know.
Is that just rain?
It's just rain.
Prepare for increased hostile action.
Uh-oh. All right, who made the bots mad?
Time, possibly. I hear it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Connection collapse in 50
yeah,
minutes.
fair. I thought she was below us, but she was running on the vent.
Oh.
That honestly was my bad. I should have been able to like do something about that. But then again, she also did have a machine gun shield and a blue shield.
Yeah.
So I in fact played perfectly. Who's sponsored today? New Caloric.
And then what's the other one?
This is the
Oh, the Knights. I see. Yeah, yeah. That's a whole other ball game.
Actually, you know what time it is? Break time. So we're gonna take a quick 5 minute,
Okay.
and then we'll be back, and we'll see you then. Cycle your fluids or don't. I'm not a cop. See you shortly. Hello and welcome back. So one of the other things about Marathon is that every time I die, it's pretty clearly my fault. Right? It's one of those games where there's not a lot of RNG, or the way that RNG presents doesn't really seem to hit you that badly. Like, it might be the way loot spawns or where you turn up on a map. Like, there's definitely RNG in the game, but it's not like I'm playing FTL.
No.
Right.
It's not where it's like everything's just thrown because your seed's crap.
Yeah.
Like I'm with you that it does feel like, oh well, I could have been paying more attention to the noise around me, or
Yeah.
when I heard this, I did have the chance to just leave and I did not.
Mm-hmm.
Or any other ways of like, how else can I approach this problem?
Yes. And like, so much of this game is taking the information that you have and making educated guesses as to where someone who might kill you will be.
Yeah.
Right? Like in Outpost, or no, sorry, Station. That was Station. I heard breaking glass. I don't know if you heard that,
I think I
but
missed
when
it.
we were like hiding out in that container, I was like, that's the sound of glass breaking. And I was trying to think, where is there glass
Yeah,
in this
where
point of interest?
where would be close enough that you could hear it?
And I think there's only 2 locations, right? And they're both on the second floor of Station. There are 2 big windows, kind of in like a hallway, and it's it has to be there,
yeah.
right? I think all the other glass in that point of interest can't be broken.
Yeah, so it's much like PUBG or anything else. Like the map knowledge is really a crucial part of learning the game. Because I wouldn't have known those things. Like if I had caught that there was broken glass, I would just be like, somebody broke glass nearby, but I wouldn't actually know where in the structure that I'm in that could possibly be, because I just do not have that amount of time in the game.
Yep, and that's the kind of thing that you will sit there and think much later in your life. This is occupying an awful lot of neurons in my brain that I could be using to store the names of family members, my fucking password.
Yeah, I could have developed a whole new skill set.
I could have learned how to like crochet. I could have learned to code something. Could have learned soldering. Lots of things that I could have picked up. I could have read a book, but no, I am going to remember where the windows are in Station until the day I die.
Well, I mean, Gantry did want you to get out there and break windows.
Yep. Yeah. And that gets made fun of a lot, honestly, like the low-level Mida shit, where it's like, runner, go out there and like, we want you to write your name on 3 containers, runner. And it's just like, I mean,
Write your name with piss in the snow.
Yeah. And honestly, that makes sense to me as being like the low-level stuff where they're kind of testing out to see whether they can trust you. And also, breaking the windows in this environment is not nothing.
No, it's,
right? Like, you break, if you find an intact environment in, like, Dire Marsh, one of the lines that they say when you drop in is like, atmospheric pH 14. And it's like, that's not compatible with a hell of a lot in this universe.
That's
right? You break the glass in that environment, and everything on the other side of that glass is now fucked.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, or I think of like just in perimeter that there are those spaces. Again, I don't know in which buildings where there's clearly like contaminants inside glass indoors, and it is that like Mida's like, are you gonna break that glass? You're gonna break the glass that just goes outside in perimeter?
Yeah.
How dumb are you, buddy?
Yeah,
Let's find
yeah.
out together.
Yeah, it's like, you're only going to be alive for like 10 minutes here, homie. So, might as well cause some lasting damage. So what is the new... Oh, they give you a punch now.
Huh.
The new caloric free kit last season was the Volt assault rifle.
Ooh. Okay.
So changing it to the punch is like going from the plasma rifle in Halo to the plasma pistol.
Got it. Yeah.
The
yeah,
punch is honestly a pretty good gun.
Yeah. Well, the charge up.
Yeah,
the
it's
burst,
accurate. It hits
yeah.
hard. It tracks a bit. So I kind of like that. Honestly. Hopefully we drop within a 10-minute run
It'd be
of the location that we need to be in.
yeah. It would be nice to not be on the complete corner opposite of the map. Yeah.
And like what I'm going to say I was going to do there before I hid in a container for like a solid minute was you can take the tunnels from station under the info wall and it dumps you out on the south side
Yeah.
of the
There's.
wall.
Is there not a spawn point in there?
There is.
Yeah.
There is. It's honestly like kind of great because it gives you like the option of going to like 3 different locations.
Yeah. Which, or it would, if you knew how to get out of those tunnels, which I did not when I spawned in. So it took me a while to get out in the direction I wanted to go. Yeah. Yeah, I'm very much a scrub at this game.
Oh. And while you're in the loading screen,
Now we can look at the store.
these are so good,
Oh,
honestly. Like they're quite expensive. The in-game currency it's a little pricey.
Good grief.
I mean, like these are going to be, I don't know.
Did
Pricey is
yeah,
I think it's like probably about $10 USD is what it works out
I was
to.
about to ask. It feels like these currency numbers are very similar to what the silver would be in Destiny.
Yeah.
Wow.
And like that's pretty cool. If we're being honest. That looks great. Oh, here we go.
Hey.
So, I'm just being a little curmudgeonly. People deserve to have their work compensated, especially the artists in this game. And I think I'm just kind of like a little peeved at it because I want them all.
Yeah, which is fair. I mean, I get it. Like they're, especially when it is a completely new sort of version of a shell. Like that's very visually distinct and interesting. And yeah, I absolutely get that part more so than like I said, than I do the charms and all the other kind of bits and bobs.
Yeah.
But like, yeah.
Yeah, and like we're being critical of an MTX system here, which is fair. Like monetization that goes above and beyond the cost of the game is like a valid point of criticism. It supports the game's development, which I like doing. It's a game I enjoy, so I don't mind throwing them extra money. But I also never run the purchasable cosmetics. I put a much gonna fucking cry.
Cool.
Okay.
just
All
gonna
we need
run
to do
through
is
Holler?
get through Holler.
That'll be fine.
Yeah.
Right? Holler's never full of
Every
trouble.
rebirth is a step
Holler
towards
is
death.
honestly my favorite
And each
location
death
in the
is a
game.
new
Really?
I love Holler.
Is it just always a problem?
I always get to be the problem.
Oh, okay. I can see how you would come to enjoy that.
Yeah. You go to Holler and there's absolutely no pretense of what's going to happen inside that thing.
I think
Like-
I ran once with Graham, and he essentially said as much. Like, shit's always going down in Holler, basically.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, that's good to know for me, the timid, fresh solo player. Oh, that's no good.
Fuck. What is this? This is different.
That was a couple of grenades.
The hell is going on here? This ain't Holler. This is a
No.
point of interest. Oh, this is a crash dropship is what this is.
Oh boy.
Oh, hell no. Hell to the gnaw.
Yeah, are those UESC? Is there Grenadier? Is that a class? for the-
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. Yeah, go into Holler and honk.
So, back when PUBG was the thing that like just was sort of the zeitgeist in gaming. Like, obviously, you know, like friends up here I played with a lot, but occasionally I would play with other folks, and not this Paul, but a different Paul. When I would play with him in squads, we would be like you know, 4 of us in a Jeep or something like that driving around, and Paul would just like have his pistol out and he would just start doing, is it, I think it's the chicken, it just and then he would fire his pistol for like the bop 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 at the end of the little bit. And so it's just like, dude, what are you like? And sure enough, it's just a bunch of idiots in a Jeep driving around, and periodically one of them was, you know, just shooting his gun off for no reason.
Amazing.
Yeah, I mean, it does make for entertaining, you know, showdowns with people. Oh. Oh.
Man,
God of depravity, you say?
I always forget the punch hits hard.
Uh-huh.
The fully charged shot will not put down another runner.
Well, that's...
And it kind of leaves you standing there being like, time. We have to wait for my gun to cool. It's been a couple of weeks, folks. It said I got it down?
There were multiple hostiles there.
Yeah.
So you might have tagged someone else, because I definitely saw the runner who popped you dip to the right.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, that was an interesting.
All right, this time we are going to spawn on the correct half of the map. I feel it. We're going to visualize success here. I spawned into trios?
What?
Crew felt...
What? Why?
Does it automatically put you back in trios?
I don't know.
The defaults are fucked right now. Oh my god. I'm so glad I was on a free kit. Otherwise, I would have become the Joker.
Yeah, that explains why you... yeah. Okay, well, that explains why there's more than one runner and they weren't murdering each other.
Yeah.
You just solo dropped somebody who was
Yeah.
in a team in the middle of a firefight.
Yeah. Okay.
Learning is fun.
Yeah, learning is dramatic frequently.
It is funny to think about how you can draw a line between a game like this and Dwarf Fortress. Just in the sense that, like, at the end of the day, the game is trying to teach you that, like, it is entertaining to lose.
Yeah.
Like, losing is not the end of the world, and you get interesting stories from it.
Yeah, right now the other people on that team are like, where are the rest of them?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, the expectation is that there are 2 other people who will be out for blood because one of their team got downed.
Yeah. I mean, realistically, it's not going to slow them down at all. They get their other team member up and then just keep looting.
Right.
Um,
But I'd like to think that, you know, they were a little worried about it.
yeah.
But, you know, that's just wish casting on my part. I know.
I'm a big fan of the cope. It's how we all get through our days, I feel. That might itself be cope.
Yeah. No, I mean, I definitely feel like a game like this I play in a similar fashion to how I used to play Risk with folks growing up, which is mostly to say someone would unprovoked attack and take territory and then be like, but that's as far as I'm going. Truce.
Right, yeah,
like,
yeah,
after
yeah,
they did it.
yeah.
And that just would like trip the switch. And so I was like, it doesn't matter if I win, it just matters that you lose.
Yep.
Like, and if I have to die for that to happen, cool. And I feel like
Oh, we're there.
Hey!
Okay,
You
okay,
did
we
it.
got there.
Ammo on me.
Engaging affirmation protocol.
Okay, we want
Assert.
the second
You will be
floor
forgotten.
of the southwest building.
Assert.
Second
Yep.
floor of the
Belief in that
northeastern or
realization.
southwestern.
Yeah.
Okay.
Northeastern and southwestern, so either or. Yeah, so.
Spark that leaf.
I love the sound design for the UESC.
It's so good.
Ooh.
The Volt Thrower I'm not so fond of.
Oh, is that the gun that?
Yeah, it's like the SMG. This I will close behind me because I don't want to get followed in through that particular.
Yeah, I think that's a.
But you know what? It's another.
It's a pistol to hot swap too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Your shields appear to be.
Oh yeah, right. That. Just gonna shoot up with these drugs I found on the floor.
Oop. That's a runner. Downstairs, maybe? Oh, God.
They're busy. You said, with absolutely no proof or
Oh, is that the thing? Oh, I don't love that. Okay.
just gonna shoot up. You get a thing for using certain amounts of drugs.
Oh, like you unlock codex stuff? Okay.
Yeah. Next up, north or south relay.
South relay it is, I guess.
Northernmost building in south relay. Okay. Do I even want that? Not particularly. Oh my god, green leg mod. Toodaloo! Cool.
Do you know what that's for?
It's just a lootable
Okay.
item. You can exchange it for other stuff later. Oh my god. Stupid birds. Okay.
You gotta spark that leaf.
I mean, you get rep for just picking it, so it's not even really something I think you need to keep. Wait, are we gonna go past Tick House?
Are we? Is that Tick House? I don't actually remember where.
It's
Oh,
in
it's down
here.
there. Okay. Yeah, that's right. It's in columns. That's right. I remember now.
The shell is not super loud, but it's also not that quiet.
That's a turret, right?
Yep.
Oh, that turret.
I just wanted to.
Recall window will remain stable for 20 minutes.
De-aggro.
Oh, sure.
Because that alarm noise is loud. It's
Hmm.
shooting much louder.
Of course.
Somebody got in and got out.
All right. Congrats. That's what that noise is.
Yeah, that's
Phil.
that's the exfil beacon.
Got it. Oh.
Sorry, it was the most
North.
north. Okay.
Yeah. Like second floor northmost, something like that.
Yeah. Is that?
Hmm?
Did somebody activate that?
I do not know how to tell. They also don't stay activated for very long.
No, no. Which is why.
Yeah, while you're trying to figure out if someone had just popped it. Of course.
Someone came up through tunnels through
Okay.
here. That's idle for the tox plants. Thanks, Wedge. The rain landing on your visor is an effect that is absolutely fucking with me all the time.
All right.
No sign of the fungal growth from algae pond 3, so the novel contagion hasn't spread here. Yet. Cleaning the filters requires a temporary shutdown of pond 3's Layers down to 30% below us.
Listen to you later.
Now it's just, what do you want to do in this
Yeah,
run?
now we have all kinds of time. I mean, if somebody exfilled
Built there,
here,
then you might be able to grab the resources.
yeah, I kind of don't hate that.
There's a turret on the way, right?
Yeah, but we can actually navigate around that by going up here. I would love to have some smokes for trying to grab that loot box.
You mean so you don't have to fight absolutely everything around it?
Well, you can fight like one thing at a time. You can. Smokes are knife time.
Right. Yeah, the little I've played, I've mostly been playing Assassin, so yeah, a lot of time in smoke, a lot of time with the knife.
Yeah, nah.
Don't want any part of that.
No shield, no consumables.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like you would be in good shape in a matchup.
I mean, it's possible, but then again, risk management, right?
Yeah.
There was a quest here. willing to bet.
You mean because that was just an open, empty building?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there were also UESC grunts
Oh,
bodies on the
I missed that.
ground.
Yeah.
Which is like an early quest to get something out of that building and then like,
They show up.
yeah, run around a bunch.
Fifteen minutes remain.
Why is that exfil not popped?
But that one?
It was activated.
But it's still there? Yeah,
Or did a new one come up?
Wedge says the one you saw was in Hall.
Oh,
So, yeah, I guess that's a different one.
okay. Yeah, fair. Now some big jerk closed these shutters. This shell is louder than I'd like.
Yeah, where's the control for that window?
Out of luck, I'm afraid.
Good gravy. Well,
Prepare for increased hostile action.
I noticed you get Mida rep for doing that. Love these weapon designs.
Let's see what we catch.
I'm not getting...
Oh. Ooh.
This is such a chicken shit way of playing this game.
Meh. I mean, you know, you survive. It works, so.
I think there's just the commander left. Wait, was that somebody opening my fucking chest?
Well.
Warning, reinforcements detected.
That's a
That's-
large sounding lad.
Yeah, that's not a small noise. Also, again, killer sound design that like you can immediately tell that's a big lad.
Yeah. That is a deep voice. Oh, is that the rocket closet?
I don't know what that means.
The drone, the flying drone.
Oh.
Ken may try, but the force demands.
Mercy!
Those cloaked guys are nasty. Wow.
I think that's everyone now. Hope so, at any rate. I'm out of shit, so...
Well. Okay. Hello.
Hi, what are you?
Siege engine light machine gun?
Unique.
Hello. I think it might be time
To
get the hell outta
GTFO,
here.
yeah.
This is our out.
Oh, I hate that. Just the hard clunk of you dropping down the floor.
Yep. Fucking rude.
Oh, it has the shield thing on it.
Yep. I don't know what this thing is.
Hot dang.
I've never encountered this one before.
This gun?
Yeah.
I mean, you got shot by one earlier.
I mean, this is a unique,
Oh,
which I don't know how to evaluate.
yeah, I don't know what that means in this game either. I think, is it the mods are locked into it?
I think so. Yeah, unique
Yeah.
upgrades, its mod slots are locked.
There you go. So
Seems pretty good.
I do appreciate that there are weapons you can pick up that basically, yeah, are just like pre-filled.
What if? Oh, eat my ass! Eat my ass!
Come on, exfil. Oh, now it's ready. Ow.
Seek cover!
Oh, you moved out of the... Oh, no.
You wouldn't... Not on my birthday! I'm just a little guy! I'm just a little guy!
Just a little guy here. Hey. Is anyone else still on the map?
I mean...
There is.
Yeah, hey.
How about that?
Oh, they got the commander. Or a commander.
Well, good for them. I do appreciate that you can kind of hang out and check out someone else's. Huh.
Yeah.
Neat.
Yeah, sorry, that's the crashed ship. Cool, good for them, yeah.
All right, all right.
Elimination 0.
Mm-hmm.
But hey, we got out with a gun and a shield and a completed contract. So, you know, that's not nothing.
Rank 5 in season. All right.
Ooh, bunch of silk.
Some cash for more upgrades.
Yeah. Just like 3 or 4 or 5 reward vectors.
Yeah. I mean, it is nice to see all of those things pop up and be like, ooh, more things.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice. Okay.
Supporting a viable exoplanet population is a daunting task under the best of circumstances. The data that you retrieved supports my hypothesis. The colony struggled to achieve food security. Genomic analysis shows accelerated mutation in native flora and fauna. Colony-era inspection logs also reference a novel contagion. But I require more sources.
Colony era, like, it's so ominous
Yeah.
to be like, just to indicate like that's how long it's been since this was actually a colony.
Yeah, we don't know like what happened to the people,
Yeah.
but you know, they're all gone. It was a different time, right? Like this is basically an archaeological site.
Human reports suffer from anxiety-driven errors. AI are less prone to casual anthropomorphism. Though the colony's agricultural AI is defunct, you can still recover its metadata and logs for further analysis.
So yeah, we go to
Oh,
Darsh
Dire Marsh.
and then get some stuff from AI uplink. And yeah, like I don't know how far you've gotten in this game, but the AIs were not coping well. They were behaving strangely, especially the ones in Dire Marsh.
I was gonna say, like, I know historically, like, is it Durandal?
Yep.
Like, yeah, and I've already forgotten what Bungie called it when the
Rampancy.
Thank you, rampancy. Yeah.
Bu-bu-bu.
Right. So this is great.
Yeah.
Okay, so you can upgrade. I don't know where you want to start.
Heat, probably.
Fair.
It's got to be heat capacity first, right, chat? Or is there a metacall? Does it really matter?
You can apparently you can just rearrange your stuff as you see
Yeah.
fit right now.
Although
so,
more melee damage is always good.
Mhm.
Recharge?
Oh, it's how fast your
Your abilities come
yeah.
back. And resistance is like all of your resistance to like
You can make an
environmental.
argument for most of these, which I guess is the point.
Yep. What is support? Oh, revive speed and
Speed,
ping duration. Okay.
So you probably don't need that,
Because I'm almost always soloing.
right?
But hey, there's some interesting stuff in here.
Yeah. Nice. Again, that, like, at least for now, the way they've described this, that you can just roll back your points and reassign them. That, like, you could just swap out and go hard support if you were running with a crew, and then switch back to, you know, things
Right,
that are
yeah.
beneficial in solo, like that.
Yeah, you can have a PvE and a solo and a group spec.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Huh. Yeah, because that was the thing that I found interesting and or appealing with the season rollover was that the cradle suddenly meant I think largely means that, like, your upgrades like knife damage are no longer bound to specific factions. So, like, I wouldn't have to go do arachne kills to get a better knife.
Right. Yes. Yeah. Also, I don't know if you've encountered a in Dire Marsh, one of the lootable blue items is the biosynthetic pet.
Oh,
I want to say, and it's like this. It's not a plush animal. It's an Ibo, right? It's an Ibo for this kind of like aesthetic.
an Ibo but made of flesh.
Yeah, and when you get near it, it gives a little audio cue, which is somebody saying meow. And it's so good. It's not Bingus. It's like a clearly like less refined version of Bingus because they were dealing with big morale problems on the colony. And one of the AIs is like, we'll give everyone a little kitten.
And I love that it is someone just going meow.
Yeah,
Like,
they do a better job of trying to pretend to be a cat than I do, but it's clearly a person saying meow.
that's very funny. Oh, I know what we're missing. Hold on. Now we're in business.
Squish! Oh, baby, you've gotten me killed so many times. Oh,
It's so adorable.
he is.
I'm sorry he's gotten you murdered so much.
He's noisier than you think.
Oh, that I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can hear. You can hear when somebody activates their squish. And
So cute.
squish is just what I call him. There's a bunch of like community
Yeah.
names. Squish is
Yeah.
the one that I like the best.
There are a whole bunch. I'm good with Squish. I just, I tend to just say Healbot because that's me. This guy is really neat, actually. He's got,
This is amazing. Oh, the different faceplates.
they're magnetic. Yeah.
So yeah, like when you crouch, he'll bring up his hands to cover his face, right? So like normally you're running around and he's like this, and then he'll like when you crouch, he crouches. He's like, we're being sneaky now.
It's so cute. They did such a great job, and I really love this.
Beautiful, beautiful. That's so good.
It's a perfect little guy.
Yeah.
He's a little. I always do this slightly wrong when I'm trying to. There we go. Yeah. What a perfect little guy.
He's so expressive, and like there's no need for it to have a face
But
when you're like for the function it's fulfilling, but like man,
But-
yeah,
But yeah.
yeah,
But it's so again it speaks to the craft in this game that like even your sort of auto heal bot has personality. I mean, if you've seen that cinematic from like the reveal for season 2 where he's just moving forward and then there's like and he passes through like the toxic cloud and it goes from the smile to the like worried face
yes,
immediately.
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
it's-
Oh, yeah, through the smoke.
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Like puts on his angry eyebrows.
yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, it makes me think a little bit of I don't remember the name for it, but remember the sort of assist-a-bot in Moon?
Yes, right. Yeah.
The sort of like if it has a face, then people will respond to it more positively.
How much stuff do I honestly want to take with me here?
I cannot answer that for you. I usually just take a sponsored kit because that's
And this is kind of like me running in roguelite mode, right? Where anything I get as a reward for a mission is free game. Anything that I unlock as part of a what is it called? They might have changed the name, honestly. But if it's
faction
free,
contract.
there was a category of stuff that was just like free, it refreshed
Oh.
every day, and that, and then obviously ammo and healing items. All right, let's actually, I want to see what this machine gun is. Eliminations with this weapon reload the magazine.
Oh yeah, and
It's got a rangefinder.
Ard linked to the Etsy shop where
Oh,
I picked this up. Really, it is incredible work. Really, really marvelous stuff. Yeah, so you too can have your own squish.
yeah, seems fine. I mean, nothing here is terribly exciting, but like,
That's all right. It just
Yeah.
means nothing of value will be lost.
yep. Do I want to
Use
put
the
back the siege engine?
It has
Is
that
this-
shield. I don't know what.
I don't know if this is actually good in single player. You know?
I mean, you did get murdered with it,
Yeah.
so it's probably not all bad. But I
Is
guess
that what
it's
the
down
Vandal
to-
was carrying? I know her.
Yeah.
She had a machine guns with a shield,
Yeah.
but like, I
It
didn't
might
know-
not have been this, but also like it just the fact that it was a shield and it definitely seemed like it was a heavier fire. That's what makes
Yeah.
me think it might have just been this.
Mobile turret, large magazine with a higher rate of fire.
Yeah.
I think I want to put this back, and I want to take the rifle.
I think that's reasonable.
Yeah.
Because I it's clear you don't have a use case for the LMG yet.
Yeah. This really, I think, wants to be a sustained DPS weapon.
That's just not been what I'm watching when you play so far.
Yeah. Do I even like the Volt Thrower? I'm not convinced I do.
What are your other options? These two?
Yeah. What I was thinking is take the mods off the Volt Thrower and put them on the,
On the Scar?
yeah.
Oh,
Because I think
yeah.
the Scar feels better to me.
That's fair.
And then we just get rid of that, and then I think we run with this. The Scar is kind of an all... It's not great, but it does
Good
everything
enough.
decently.
Okay, so yeah, it does dump you to
Just
trios.
goes right back
And where's this contract want you to be?
to Darsh.
Ooh. Yeah, Night Darsh.
Same threat. I want to see what this is like.
Yeah, I also
let's
want to
do
see
it.
this.
I just want to see it. Also, that is a very good excuse for not taking my unique blue LMG in.
Yeah, because right, we could step out of spawn and get murked.
Yep.
Who knows?
Oh, there's a free kit for Night for Darsh. Okay. Narsh.
Is it for Narsh or is it for sponsored Narsh? Or does it matter?
Unclear. I wish it would let me look at my loadout while we're doing this.
That would be nice.
And once we die on this map or exfil, we'll take another break.
That's actually a huge point that I had completely forgotten from reading on season 2. Laserbeaks pointed out that you can recycle stuff to get cradle progression,
Oh, really?
which means you can trash junk that you are not going to use, I guess, or nice stuff that you aren't going to use.
Yeah.
So
'cause
maybe that LMG is another upgrade for you.
Maybe. Yeah, maybe it just doesn't fit into my playstyle. And
I can't imagine they give you a ton of XP for shredding a gun, though. I mean,
We'll see what
maybe
happens.
early on it's a decent amount, but I could see how you would want that to slow down a little towards the tail end of people unlocking the cradle upgrades.
yeah. Like, chat, does anyone know if that gun has any kind of like use case? It says it's balanced as like a mobile turret. So makes me think a bit of like Tuchanka in Rainbow Six. Are we winning, Molly? I mean, who is winning in post-capitalism, really?
Billionaires?
Maybe? Are they They
But
don't
are
seem
they?
happy.
Yeah.
They don't seem happy. Do you think Elon Musk is ever happy?
No.
Or is he just like, but I am so based. Yeah. Say I am based. Doja Cat is cooked. Right, and it's just like, fucking Doja Cat.
It's just so...
like, I'm not a huge fan of like hers, but she is technically an extremely good rapper, and when she like sets her sights on someone, she's gonna melt them.
No, she goes hard, and it's kind of incredible for that. But yeah, that guy, I don't know. There's something amazing about like ostensibly the richest person in the entire
If you were
world
confronted by impossible
Being
figures,
miserable.
abandon your
desperately
shell
wanting to
immediately
be
limit
something
cerebral damage.
that they can never be, which is cool and or funny. Just like a terminally uncool,
Like
terminally,
mega dweeb.
yeah.
Well, I already hate this.
Well, you have a flashlight if you want to let people know where you are.
Thank you, tooltip.
The noises,
I will never use that again. Why is it glowing
the
red?
noises are horrible. I love it.
Those are just tail lights, right?
Probably.
Let's silhouette ourselves against both the road and the... Oh, good, they glow.
Of course they glow.
Can't get around that.
No, but I do appreciate your instincts to stay in the shadows.
Of course, it wants me to go to algae ponds. Second floor of algae ponds. Do we orbit all the way down?
I have no map knowledge here, so I'm useless.
There's so many turrets on the south side of algae ponds.
Oh, you don't want to set all the turrets off? Why not?
Loud.
Well, I mean,
High-value transport drone detected.
sorry, quarantine?
Yeah, quarantine is this location right here.
Oh, okay. So it's just telling you where the hazardous drone has showed up.
Yeah.
Got it.
Scurry, scurry, scurry.
So truly horrible. Oh,
What the fuck is that?
that's... I don't know.
Flowers for algae pond? Terrible. Terrible. I hate this shit.
What did it just do? Why is there a rainbow wall?
Responded.
Why is there another one?
An anomalous rift has been detected in the area.
Castle Doctrine just activated. That's a bad sign. That means there's crap near you.
We flee.
Ooh.
Loot. Gray loot?
Perfect.
We've actually gotten close to where we need to go.
That's...
Like we're here.
I'm thrilled that that worked out.
I hate this fucking place. Oh, eat my ass. There's no lights on in here?
That's why you have a flashlight, right?
That is absolutely not why I have a flashlight.
I'm sure it's fine.
20 minutes remain.
Ooh,
Hey.
a penny.
And then AI uplink is the next spot.
Yep. There's frequently a weapons locker in here.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta be fucking kidding me.
That's so terrible. Oh, you have to hack 3 repositories.
Yeah, they're on a catwalk. What's up, Durandal?
Truly, I cannot see a thing.
Somebody's out there plinking away with something.
Yeah, something's happening.
Clay less, fam. I already love this shell.
I appreciate the forward radar skill. That's pretty cool.
Scratch my nose. Pick up a quarter.
Mm-hmm. Those are definitely not worth a lot, are they? I don't like these noises.
It's probably fine.
Ooh. That doesn't seem good.
It's normal. It's supposed to look like that. Okay, we're trying to get over there. Hopefully nobody cores out my head with a sniper rifle. While we are engaged in fucking around mode. There are no sniper thermals this season?
Great.
Interesting.
I love to hear that because, you know, this at nighttime versus people with thermal scopes does not seem like it would be fun. Weird how all of a sudden this map and the anomalies and stuff is just making me think of Pacific
15 minutes
Drive.
remain.
Yeah. Yeah, actually. Why is this door open? Oh, hello.
Oh, he is not a small lad.
Nine shots left in this gun, huh? Let's do something about that. Cover me while I loot.
Oh. Hey.
Cool.
Huh.
Alert. A guarded convoy is on the move.
Oh.
I wonder if this was the scout we were hearing earlier.
Maybe. Huh. Somebody chasing you?
Not yet.
Well, that's an upsetting log.
Don't love it. Don't love it. Don't love it.
I don't like any of those noises. Oh,
Priority contracts complete.
I say thee nay.
yeah, I guess the contract's done. That's probably fine, right?
Yeah.
Oh, look, it's...
Certs required.
Yeah, but how many certs?
Did they change how evac works on Darsh? Can you not just exfil anymore?
Folks are saying it takes 5 certs to exfil on those. Maybe the guarded one is one you can exfil on.
Certs are all dropped by bots? Okay. Well, we need to find bots then. Hey, Jordan. So we need to find bots. Well, there were...
Yeah.
AI uplink is a good source of many killer robots.
That's not reassuring.
Penny.
Ten minutes remaining.
There it is. That's 2.
The hell are you?
I don't know, but there's another. What on earth?
Sending heat.
That was UESC, I guess.
Yep.
Uh-oh.
Getting marked with that shit as a sentinel, deeply embarrassing.
Nice. Hey.
Everyone be nice to me. Excuse me, just gotta do some drugs I found on the floor.
Should be fine. Oh.
Backpack. Got there. Healing items, certs. Thank you, Signal Jammer. Yes.
Hey. Cute.
Where did it drop itself? Wait, what the hell's that sound?
I don't like that. Seems bad. You tagged 2 bots that were up on this, right?
Yeah.
There must be somewhere up here. Yeah. I don't like those noises.
Maybe they drop certs.
Aha. No, maybe. Okay. Well, that's.
Getting your certs pickpocketed? Oh my god.
Oh, that's funny.
You absolutely would be able to.
How many certs do you have now?
4?
Okay. Yeah, one more, and an exfil is possible. Oh. And that should be it.
If it dropped anything. Dang.
Boo.
Game.
Come on now. Oh.
There goes some certs.
Maybe that one's yellow. That might have certs in it. Hey, 2 certs.
Okay, we can get out of here now.
No time like the present.
Mercy kit. Lol. Cover me while I loot. You know, if we get one more cert, we can open that container.
Well, it's your shell.
And the contract's fulfilled.
That's true. This is all gravy.
None of this adds up to me.
Where's that bot?
Outside.
Aha! Is that the cert you need to open that loot? Yes, it is.
Wrong
No,
cache.
Boo. Boo. Oh well.
You know, we could just open the cache and then go look for another cert later.
Hey, that's true.
What is anything if not greed?
I mean, I guess it depends on how it goes. Then we'll.
Oh, 4 minutes remain? Yeah, let's
Yeah.
get the hell out of here, actually.
Yeah. Do have a little hustle to get there, don't we?
Yeah. And then you also have to remember that, like, if you get there with under a minute left, it will not pop the exfil for you.
Right.
It will, you can stand there and it will just be like, no, sorry, too bad.
Yeah, that. Not crazy about that.
Not a fun lesson to learn. Has anyone heard any exfils pop?
I haven't. Ooh. Where? What?
What does...
Is it that console?
Connection failing. Exfil within 3 minutes.
How do I exfil?
Where's the little marker? Is that?
It's the console?
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah. On this thing here. Yeah. There it
Oh.
is. Make it as bright as possible.
Yeah, Final Exfil doesn't need certs. That's extremely funny. I'm sorry. And then the exfil's on the map?
That's so hateful. Incredible. Incredible. Yeah, good gravy. 150s.
We're gonna be fine. This is gonna be fine. We're gonna be fine. Everything's fine. Nobody panic.
I don't like that anomaly. I don't like that one either. I don't like
I mean,
any
that's
of
just
them.
the one that kind of divides the map, but like,
It's still bad.
yeah, it's
Still
still bad.
bad.
This is still bad. At least it's not sending up a giant, like, I'm here flare, apparently.
Not yet. What is that? That one's kind of close.
Yeah, that
don't
one
like
is
that.
a thing you go in, you fight a guy, you get a thing that drops, and then you have to drag it around the map.
Oh,
Well, you turn up on the map. Oh, stuff.
nice. Ooh. Hey.
Yeah, what you do with that anomaly is you interact with it, you collapse it, and it turns into a thing, and then you need to take it to a place on the map where it turns into another thing, and then if you exfil with it,
Wow.
you
Okay.
get like it's a pretty decent item, I think. Oh, it was last one out.
Hey, how about that?
Wow. I really didn't feel there were that many people on the map, even though like when we got to AI uplink, it had clearly already been like somebody had been fighting there.
Yeah. That's wild. Creepy too.
Okay. I really like this gun. I think the hardline is fun to use.
That was that long range that you popped a couple with, right?
Yeah. Especially in solo, having anything that lets you see a long way, I find is important. Like the one item I'd always wished they would put into PUBG was a pair of binoculars.
Oh, sure. Yeah, yeah, yeah. which is, yeah.
When equipped, transforms into a random item of the same type upon infill. I've not encountered that before. Interesting.
Yeah, I don't know that one.
I think we can just get rid of this. Okay, what we're going to do is take a break, and then we'll be back, and we will play more. Sound good?
All right.
All right. See you shortly, chat. Hello and welcome back. How's everyone doing out there? I have more water. I'm trying to drink more water.
Hydration is good. It's
Yeah.
important. It
Yeah.
turns out you need hydration to function properly. A thing I forget all too often.
I was recently sick for about 2 weeks with something that did not test out as COVID. All the tests were like, it's not COVID, don't know what to tell you. And I'm like, but I feel so bad. And the tests were like, do you honestly feel really bad? And I'm like, well, it's not really bad as the flu, but I'm clearly sick with something. And my family is like, sure it's not allergies? I'm like, it's not allergies, it's something else. Where was I going with this? I had an entire line of reasoning and something I wanted to talk about related to the fact that I was laid out on my ass for 2 weeks. And now it's gone. Maybe it was COVID and now I have brain fog. Hydrating. It was about hydration. Thank you. Yes. And during that, I was drinking multiple pots of ginger tea a day and drinking a lot of water. And it's humiliating that I felt better.
After drinking water?
Yeah, after drinking water. It's like when I injured my back, excuse me, and was told, just do some cat cows and some bird dogs. Maybe try a sun salutation.
Yeah.
And I'm like, exercise, that's stupid. Exercise is what happens in gym class, and I don't care about that because that's where the jocks are. And I'm in my 40s, and I'm still thinking about this in terms of some kind of social division from when I was a literal child. Fine, I'll try your Oh, this is actually nice.
Yeah.
This is nice.
Fuck, it works.
Yeah, I hate that this is...
Yep.
That exercise honestly makes me feel a lot better, and that drinking water makes me feel a lot better than just slamming coffee.
Yeah, it turns out it's not great when you go to the toilet and the results smell like the cup of coffee that you had earlier. That's
Coffee in, coffee out, chat.
Yeah. That's a sign you are not hydrated enough.
Yeah. When you're just peeing a brown resin. Try water.
Sorry, it's just how wrecked my brain is. I immediately was like, but somebody would try to smoke that like it was hash.
Yeah.
Just to see if they'd get a buzz. Humanity.
I've read that gene absolutely seems to be a thing that exists and might be responsible for why we do things like go to the moon.
Yeah.
Or
eat mushrooms.
Try things.
Yeah.
Because there's definitely seems to be a imagine you are living in the littoral of the Pacific Ocean, of the Western Pacific Ocean, thousands of years ago, and you're looking out over the ocean thinking, I bet they're having a great time without me. Those fuckers sailed away and they never came back. They got in their boat and they went over the horizon and never came back. And I bet that's because it's awesome out there. I'm going to follow them. And that's how, human humanity spread across the entire planet, not thinking they're dead. They're absolutely dead. They died the instant they sailed out of sight of land. Thinking, but what about me?
Yeah. Yeah. Thinking, yeah, I got this.
Yeah, and that does seem to be like some kind of heritable trait.
You're probably right, but I kind of wish you hadn't pointed that out as I reflect upon my forefathers
Yeah.
and what maniacs they apparently were. Yeah. All right.
Yeah, let's do it. Okay, chat. I have never been good with proximity sensors because I put them on the ground and they put out a bubble that is roughly the size of a balloon, a child's helium balloon. And I'm like, is this really doing much? Like, it's clearly visible. It doesn't seem to have much range. And does it text me when it detects something? No? What's it for then? And I feel like I'm using it wrong. It pings hostiles, so it kind of texts you. But I don't know, like, it's like a hallway or doorway blocker. Yeah, okay. I can use it in those contexts then. That's probably honestly quite useful in solos, because you can put it at, say, like the top of a ladder.
Oh, hey. So that someone just runs into it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Someone just like climbs the ladder and is like, oh, now somebody knows I'm here.
All right. Oh, some rewards, huh?
Yeah. New backpack.
All right.
Some mods.
All right.
Okay. Another scar.
The colonists use support AI as a safety net. Mine's immune to biological stressors. However, the agricultural AI's metadata shows signs of major cognitive decline.
There are non-biological stressors.
Yeah. Meteors.
Mm-hmm.
That would cause me some stress. Gamma ray bursts.
Yeah, a meteor would cause you stress for just as long as you perceived it, and then
Yeah.
no more stress.
Yeah. Like salt, I guess, is non-organic, and that technically like stresses me out when I've had too much salt. Volcanoes.
Puzzling. Artificial intelligence does not eat, so it does not starve. It does not compete with humans for resources, so it should not display aggression.
Okay.
You sure about that?
Yeah.
It should not fear, and yet it was afraid. I lack the data to reach a conclusion. Please broaden your search parameters.
I feel like there's a pretty obvious conclusion, which is a brown trouser job.
Yeah.
Like, it's not good that an AI is afraid.
Okay. Download a maintenance hall on the second floor of Holler,
Of course, Holler,
and then hack exterior data repositories
north or south, so...
on the east and west sides of North Relay and the south and north sides of South Relay.
Okay.
I remember doing all these, but not in any way that's remotely useful.
That's fine. I've never done them. I haven't. Hey, more spark leaf.
Yeah. And then stuff we can turn in for other things, and then stuff we can sell. Cool. Okay. I think we have time for one more run.
Yeah.
Escape artist. Pings are removed. Is there any situation where I'm going to need these? I mean, they're just taking up space in my vault right now. It doesn't really hurt me. The slowdown's probably fine.
It's probably okay for, yeah. Oh, well, I saw that option for convert matter when you hovered over the gun.
Yeah.
What about those? Oh, yeah, there it is. See,
Matter
convert
converter.
matter.
Destroy items here to increase the energy capacity of your cradle. You can use this energy to empower your weaveworm colonies. Okay. Okay.
Certain
Well,
items are incompatible. So. Ah. Okay.
What do we get? 100.
So you get 100 XP for shredding one of these? Yes.
Yeah.
One of these gray guns. What about the...
Yeah, just for the sake of argument.
Oh! Okay. That takes you from... Where were you? Level 1?
Yeah.
That's a big jump. That does... Hey, man. It's your vault.
We'll hang on to it. This scar,
What
I'm
about
going
this
to
guy?
actually move the scope over. Oh, and it's got a silencer too.
Oh.
So we're going to swap out some mods. We're going to swap out some mods. Thank you.
All right.
And then we are going to convert matter.
Okay. So it's a little bit, but it's not nothing.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
11. These are not anything I'm ever going to use. They're worth 100. Generally, I stopped keeping anything but blues. Everything else was fairly easy to find. Okay.
All
Cool.
Well, neat to see that
Let's
in
go to
action.
Cradle. Which would be... Nope. Handsome and new Cal colors. Let's unlock that through the
I like the
codex.
visor a lot. It's pretty cool. Shells, and then the cradle is supposed to be available.
All
I
right.
think is what, yeah, Alistair said.
That's that. You know, that's giving a security officer
Yeah,
with a little bit of Master Chief. I think that's probably just because Bungie likes that helmet shape,
yeah.
right?
Although that's pretty oblong. Yeah, so shells and then
Access
There we
cradle. More heat capacity, please. Okay.
neat.
Honestly, we don't have enough time to do another run because I'm going to operate in the assumption that I'm going to activate Final Exfil.
Which is, yeah, like 20 plus minutes from... Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. More heat and a perk. Yeah. There we go. Now we start recovering faster.
Hey.
I love this.
Great.
This is great.
Yeah, that feels really nice to me after trying to decipher all the faction upgrade stuff when I, first tried to play this.
Yeah, because you look at the faction upgrade trees,
Yeah.
and I just went cross-eyed.
Yep. Yeah,
and also I had
it's-
decision paralysis around a lot of it.
Yeah.
Which, that's on me, but it's also not my fault.
I mean, I'm not saying that it's as bad as like a Path of Exile sort of skill tree setup, but it certainly is not a thing I want to try and decode when I'm, in between the like 20-minute gameplay sessions. Yeah.
Also, chat, something I wanted to point out from earlier in the stream. You remember how I said I was bad at this game? Remember how we got downed in the exfil by that missile drone? The gunship?
Yeah.
Which shell am I running again?
The shell that has the anti-grenade ability?
Yeah, that has the thing that shoots down
Oh.
missiles. Yeah, it's...
Yeah, so that would... Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I could have just... I don't know for certain if it would have done that, but I feel it should have done that. So,
Yeah.
if we... mods, could we delete that part of the stream, please? if we could get rid of that, I would feel a lot better about what I've done today. We could show off Rook.
Yeah,
I
you don't
guess.
have to do a full run as a Rook. You could just be a maniac for a couple of minutes.
Yeah, honestly, loading into something with a shitty Rook shell right now.
Yeah. Let's do it.
Ready to deploy.
One for the road.
Where do we want to be?
Do we get a choice? Sponsored Night Marsh is the only place you can Rook?
Oh, really?
Is it?
Rook is only on
They all
Sponsored
seem-
Night Marsh.
Huh.
Okay, yeah. Hell yeah, then. Let's do it. Let's see what happens.
Okay.
I guess they want people in Night Marsh.
Yeah, they want Night Marsh to have.
Honestly, I really like this map. I was talking with Jordan online, and I know he's not a huge fan of this map.
Yeah.
But like for good and correct reasons.
Yeah, no,
right.
I absolutely get why Jordan does not want to play on this map. And yeah, brown trouser job all the way. I get
Yeah.
it. I do think it's incredible.
Yeah.
I do think what they've done is pretty interesting.
I think I love this. But that's me, I'm built different.
Just a little guy, just a little Rook guy out here.
Thank you, I will never toggle my flashlight. Can we get rid of this, or do I have to
I love
toggle
that
my
it
flashlight?
really wants you to use
This
your
is
flashlight.
honestly extremely funny.
Be like, yeah, go ahead, shine that thing, see what happens.
13 minutes, huh? Healing
Oh.
items.
Oh.
As I run at a full sprint in a several 100-pound body on this tin roof, do you think anyone can hear me?
I don't think anybody heard that. Oh. Where are those exfils?
Look at me picking up things like I'm expecting to get out of here with them.
Yeah, obviously we should be moving towards the bad sounds, because, right?
Yeah,
We're just here to scoop up whatever people leave. Rook's just a Corvid. I'm just here for the shinies. Oh,
flee.
Suppressing override.
I do love that ability. It's very funny. That guy's so mad. Ooh.
So that mode is hard to use at night. Mind if I cover your entire screen with a glowing red rune?
It'll be fine, right?
Yeah.
You'll definitely be able to see around it.
This region is restricted. I know you.
Oh. Oh. Where did that bot go?
something to put in here.
10 minutes remaining.
Was not expecting that.
Oh. Oh,
I hate how fast they run.
there's
Like they can run away from you.
Yeah.
Like because they're robots,
Yeah.
right? So I think they just twisted the torso.
and then just
Yeah.
yeah.
Alas, I am not a practiced rook. I that might be like a handful of times that I've rooked.
Yeah. Oh. And that's Rook.
That's rook. I mean, I assume the habit with rook is you just wander around, you hoover up grays, you try to find like things that other people have discarded.
Yeah, you try to find. Yeah, it seems like you try to find the stuff that people have cast off, or you take the risk and get in proximity chat and go, "I'm just a little guy.
Yeah, it's my birthday.
I'm just here to help. I don't want any trouble." And maybe you get trouble.
Yeah. But so man, I love this game. I love this game. It is a really odd animal in how it presents as being extremely player hostile.
Yeah.
Because I think that alters the math on the equation for when you find people who are just like, hey man, I'm just in here for a contract, I'm gonna get in, get out, and you're just like, yeah, all right,
Yeah.
and you turn and go your separate ways, and that feels good because the expectation in this game is that like it's KOS.
Yeah.
And I think honestly, it's not inherently any more hostile than like other looter shooters, right? Like, or other extraction shooters, with the caveat that when it came out, there were a lot of videos, a lot of streamers making a lot of like content about like, this ain't Arc Raiders, son, right?
Okay, sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
I honestly don't think it is as hostile. My experience playing solos is that it is not as hostile as social media has made it out to be,
yeah,
but that's anecdotal.
right. Well, and I mean, like, I also feel like it's a different ball of wax when, you know, you're looking at footage and things from streamers or, you know, YouTubers, whatever, you know, because like there are definitely people that like their whole MO is the, you know, generating the click for the cashola, and it kind of doesn't matter beyond that. And that usually just means that it's the standard like whatever spikes your cortisol and, you know, creates a heavy emotional response is what they're looking for. But like I there are elements of that sort of social stuff that I've only witnessed. I have not had those experiences myself, but I find them reminiscent of the early initial days of Sea of Thieves. Where there were no actual mechanisms in the game for alliances, so you just kind of had to watch your back when you made an agreement with someone, because they could just decide to murk you whenever they felt like it. And there's definitely that danger in Marathon. If you know, like as a rook or otherwise, you know, sort of offer yourself up to help, like there is that tension of like, are these people going to turn on me? And likewise, you know, clearly teams having the like, I'd rather just murk you than take the chance of you getting the drop on us because we agreed to work with you. Like all of that sort of social, you know, kind of stuff is in play, and which is interesting. And I, you know, I always come back to I wish I enjoyed the heart of this kind of PvP more than I do, but the reality is I kind of
It's frustrating.
Specific
right?
circumstances work for me, and a lot of others, make me go. I feel like I'm spinning wheels instead of making progress.
Yep.
And I will freely admit that I have a far more critical eye for tasks in Marathon than I would have if I did not have over a decade of Destiny on the back burner, thinking
Right.
about the ways that quests in that game were meant to sort of, push you towards things. And so I'm
Right.
always thinking about that now, which is a little harsh to the game because it's like
Right.
that's just necessary.
Yeah,
in the
yeah.
design. Like you want to, like with the Arachne contracts of like, go murk people, go put this knife in another shell so that we can get the data on it. Like you need things that encourage people to get out there and have those experiences. It's just I'm it's me pining for a PvE mode that does not exist in this game so far.
Right. Where do I want to go with this? I enjoy the game. I think I'm biased towards liking the game because I like Bungie, and Marathon reminds me of being a kid. And hanging out with my friends while they played Marathon.
Oh yeah,
Because my two best friends in high school were Mac gamers.
Oh sure, yeah. Yeah, I was gonna say if they had made a modern game that harkened back to Myth: The Fallen Lords, then I would be in that space because
Bungie.
I played a lot of that.
Bungie
Yeah.
have ideas for Myth.
Listen, dwarves throwing Molotov cocktails, deforming terrain, and blowing their own limbs off.
Yeah.
Can't beat that. It's
Myth:
good
The Fallen
times.
Lords, great game.
Yeah,
Great game.
great soundtrack. I mean, again, really great art, amazing for its time. Yeah.
I think Bungie's only big miss was probably Oni.
I was gonna say, yeah,
Yeah.
Oni feels like the only one to me. It doesn't mean there isn't another one hiding in there somewhere, but Oni's the only one I can think of that was a like, huh?
Yeah.
And not even in a like, I can't believe they did this. Just in a like, that didn't quite
Yeah, it didn't quite
land the way that.
it
yeah.
it wasn't bad. I just never liked it.
Yeah, it didn't kind of have the way that like I feel like Marathon immediately communicates what it is to you, and the same way that Destiny did, at least with the sort of drop in first mission, whatever. Like you get a real clear idea of
It had a
what
strong
the-
thesis statement.
Yeah, thank you. Yes, and Oni, I don't feel like I got that quite as much.
It wanted to be Ghost in the Shell.
Yeah. But yeah. Yep.
But that is going to be it for Talking Sim this week. Yeah, just a lightweight one this week, folks. But we played a game we liked and had a lot of interesting things to say about it, I hope.
And it's currently free to try for
Yeah.
the rest of the week into, is it the 9th, the 11th? What is it? What
Yeah,
have they
until
said?
the 11th, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, also, Ben, do you have any socials or anything you want to promote?
My socials are usually generally angry. I mean, I'm generally dandy geek on stuff, but the only thing I have is from years ago, which is like I did a podcast called Columboys you can look up, which is just where I watched the entirety of Columbo with a good friend of mine, and I had not really seen it, only just like bits that had been on television. So if you like listening to me talk about fashion and breaking it down in the show, there's a lot of that. Mac, bless his heart, his eyes glazed over a lot when I start doing that, but that's just like, he did want me to see the fashions in that show. So
Awesome.
yeah. Other
All
than
right.
that, that's it.
All right. Well, cheers, everyone. We will see you later.
Bye.